Okay, so this is brisket. I buy it in a roll. You can get it in sheets. And the green tape is frog tape. So you can get that at any hardware or painting store. I've covered the cats with the brisket, and I've used my X-Acto blade and very lightly cut the cats out, just in a basic line on the top, so I could pull away the brisket and paint the background, and then in front the blanket, which I will pull off and paint later. So hopefully you can see where the brisket is and isn't. And here I'm taking the end off my airbrush and pulling the needle out the end a few times to try to scrape off the little seal of paint that happens when you leave your paint in your brush too long. So my flow wasn't happening very well. I just unscrewed it and pulled the needle out a little bit a few times and spun it around to kind of scrape the paint off of it, and then I put in a little cleaner, airbrush cleaner, and shoot it through the gun to get a nice clean flow going. Right there. The reflection on the cat is a piece of tape that it was the first piece of brisket that came off the roll, and I couldn't get the tape off, so I just left it on there. So that's that weird reflection that's very annoying on there. So when I start spraying, of course, all my papers start flying. I am using a buff color. It's a new color to me, kind of a skin color. And I am making a blurred background. So I kind of took the colors in the couch, in the photo reference photo that I am using, and so I'm just kind of making a blurry background. Spraying here and there, and then I give a all-over spray to it. I'm holding this paper because I always start my spray on the paper in case it splatters or comes out too fast. I always want to test my spray prior to actually putting it on my surface. So I've sprayed the background, and I've removed the brisket from the foreground, which is the pillow. I used the paper to cover the part I've already sprayed, and I turned it upside down because if I had left it the other way and sprayed, the air would go up under the paper unless I tape it down all the way across, and some spray can go under the edge, so I turned it to keep any overspray from going under the paper. I didn't cover with brisket because the paint is still wet underneath. So here I go with the paper again, always spraying on the side first. I'm laying down some transparent brown. I don't have it here, I don't remember the color. Laying down some brown. We'll mix some black in with it to darken it up. You don't want to saturate your paper. You want to let a little drying time in between. Break out your hair dryer. I always place my hand where I'm drying because I don't want this to get too hot. So my hand takes the temperature. The brisket and the tape if you get them too hot, they will stick and pull up your paper. So you want to keep your hair dryer back really far and take your time on the drying. It dries faster on the paper. Where you have the frisket, it takes a little more time drying. So I'm doing another coat of transparent black over, trying to darken up a little. I keep peeking under to see if I like the tone with the background. Another coat. Here I'm pouring water in my airbrush and then dumping it out, pouring a little more, spinning it around, dumping it out, spraying some water through the brush to clean it. And then I do a couple drops before I put my airbrush down. A couple drops of airbrush cleaner, hoping to not get the ring around my needle. So here I've sprayed the background and the foreground. I'm drying it. And then I'm going to pull off the frisket. Now, if I'm on a budget, I will pull off the frisket and save every piece in case I need to use it again. I ripped it a little there. I believe this was not really going to be used again. I pull off the green tape and put fresh. And then I'm ready to start on the kitties. So if you have any questions, please leave them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. And stay tuned for the next video. I work on the kitties. See you soon.